Am I the asshole for telling my dad he isn't walking me down the aisle? Hi Reddit. I don't think I'm being an asshole, but some family disagree, so I'm turning to strangers on the internet for the final verdict. For some background, I, 24 female, am getting married this October. My dad, 64 male, and me have always had a weird relationship to say the least. When I was 9, he left me and my mother for his affair partner, and I didn't see him again until I was 16, and he wanted me to meet my other siblings. Since then, it's been rocky. We don't see eye to eye on a lot of things, and we only speak maybe once every 6 months on text, and in person maybe once or twice a year. Now, on to the issue. As I said, I'm getting married this October. From the moment I got engaged, I knew my mom would be walking me down the aisle. It's been me and her against the world since I was little. She did it basically all on her own with the help of my grandparents. Maybe I should have told my father in retrospect, but to be honest, I didn't even think about it. This past Saturday, me and my fiance, 25 male, were visiting my grandmother and aunts and uncles on my dad's side. The wedding came up, and my father made a comment about losing weight to make sure he looks dapper while giving me away. And I just blurted out, "Oh, don't worry, mom's giving me away, not you." Was it blunt? Yes. But I also think it's entitled that he assumed he was giving me away after everything. We didn't talk about the wedding again that day. The next morning, I woke up to a bunch of texts from my father about how could I do this to him and how disrespectful it is to rob him of giving his only daughter away. I replied and basically said, "Sorry, not sorry. Mom's doing it." Since then, he's been getting people to text me, call me. Even if I see one of his friends, they always subtly hint that I should change my mind and let him do it since it's his only chance. I'm not changing my mind. I've been forward about that, and I will admit I have snapped once or twice when it comes up, so now he's twisted it into the way I told him. Which, yes, it was blunt, but I honestly didn't think he would even want to give me away. But even my mom's side of the family are telling me I should have been gentler and nicer about it. It's almost been a week and I'm still being nagged about this by him, his wife, my brothers, and my family friends to the point I'm genuinely considering to uninvite him if he doesn't drop it. So, Reddit, I'm turning to you. Am I the asshole? Mini update and clearing some things up. Okay, so I'd like to make clear my dad is not paying for anything. The reception is solely being paid for by my grandparents and my fiance's parents, who amazingly offered to help us. And me and my fiance are paying for everything else ourselves. Secondly, all my other siblings are teenage slash young boys. The oldest was born while he was still with my mom, and I do have a good relationship with them. But my dad's has always been perfect with them, so they don't really understand my point of view. Now, onto the update. There isn't really a lot to say. I took your advice and messaged my dad. I basically said something along these lines. "Hey dad, I'm sorry I dropped the bomb about mom walking me down the aisle in front of everyone. I should have told you privately. I just didn't think you would care considering how little of a relationship we have. However, I'm not changing my mind. Mom's giving me away. That's what I want. Please stop getting people to message me otherwise. You and your wife will not be invited to the ceremony and only the night." You guys, I have never ever seen a grown man flip a coin so quickly. I got a phone call about how he appreciates my apology, but he deserves to do this as father of the bride, and that yes, he should have been there after him and my mom split up, but I've always had a phone to call him. He blamed 10-year-old me for not reaching out to him. That was it. He's uninvited from the ceremony, but to keep the peace, I've told him he's welcome to attend the night, just so I can see my brothers on my big day. Luckily, we don't have a lot of contact anyway, so that won't change. I know a lot of you will probably want me to go no contact, but it just isn't in the cards for me, as crap of a dad he is. If something happened to him and we weren't talking even a little bit, I don't think I would be able to forgive myself. Also, someone pointed out that they had a crap parent, but they are an amazing grandparent. And I really hope this is the case with my dad at some point in the future. Anyway, thank you all for listening and justifying my view of things. I probably won't update again unless something big happens.